Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon. Today we are going to do a playthrough. I don't know how successful, but we'll give it a shot of the first solo scenario or cooperative scenario, solo/cooperative scenario in the Ascension Tactics Inferno core box. I'm hoping that maybe they consider just releasing more scenarios. It wouldn't take much for them to do that, but there's not that many in the rule book. It's not meant to be a campaign. I don't think you can play through them easily in a night or two, but just more variety would be great. Anyways, this one has proven to be quite difficult. I think I was successful once, but was unsure whether or not I missed some rules, and so I've been replaying it and have not been successful in several tries here. So maybe this time's the charm. Anyways, I'll kind of talk through things. This isn't meant to be an official how to play video, but I'll kind of talk through things as I go in case you are unfamiliar with how to play the game. So we're going to go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get to go first, and I have got, okay, this is a decent start here because I know what I'm going to get. I need to give myself some market cards first to choose from. All right, so I've got 4 purchasing power and 1 militia. With my militia, I always have my blue gateway, so I'll have 3 that I can get out there. So here's the thing. I know I'm going to get 3 next time, so I'm thinking we just get Sedronis really early. Now, there's not a whole lot of information about Sedronis yet. He is one of the transformable heroes, and his card states, when you command Sedronis, you may transform Sedronis into Sedronis Unleashed if there are 2 or more void cards in your discard pile. So if I purchase this card this time and this card next time, both will be in my discard pile, and then if I activate him twice in a row, which I should be able to do, he becomes quite a beast. And so that's what we're going to go for. And I guess I'm just going to claim this one because he is a void champion, so that ambush effect would trigger next time. So I'm going to purchase this one. I had 4 purchasing power and 3 command power. Command power is what I use to get my figures miniatures. If you have the miniatures, I just have the standees version here. So we're going to get Sedronis here, his standee. If I command him and he's not on the board yet, he starts on the portal, and then he can have up to 3 points of movement. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, I'm kind of, I can either get tucked in right here. I think we're going to pop right up here because these forest spaces, hexes, do not allow me to enter unless I have 2 points of movement. So this was 1, 2, now I'm stuck. I would need 4 movement to enter onto those spaces. All right, so that's my turn. Not a bad turn, but I know what's coming because I know what my starting deck is made up of. So, all right, villain's turn. You have scheme cards here. You're going to draw 2 of these, unfortunately. You're basically going to do what's at the top. If you have the number here listed in the middle of cards in your discard pile, then you would do what's on the bottom. The smallest number is 8, so we're nowhere close to that yet. But this says villains get slay, gain 1 victory point this turn. So slay just means if they defeat somebody, they get this. Otherwise, we're just commanding the moon character, which is the Ravenous Gorf here. The Ravenous Gorf, his thing is he starts with one of these Devourer Soul tokens on him, and he gains 1 every time he slays. But if we defeat him, they're taken off. Normally, they aren't taken off. So when you command a villain AI character, they are going to go, they make the decision, can they get to a champion? No. Then they're going to go, if they can get to a champion, then they will get to the champion and attack them. If not, they're going to go as close as they can to their location, which this is his location, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, I guess. I get to decide if there's, like a certain way. He could go 1, 2, 3, or he goes, so he's the same distance away there. So that's his turn. Not too bad. And then we have to draw another card, though. So this one says each player destroys one of their equipped constructs. Okay, we don't have any yet, so we're good there. And then we're going to command the green forest creature, which is the Corrosive Widow. So the Corrosive Widow, after you command the Corrosive Widow, if they're in range, which is 3 hexes, they will web a champion. So that's what these little web tokens are. But they're not going to be. They're going to be the same thing, 1, 2, 3. They're going to end up there. So not a bad first turn. I have had much worse first turns in this game. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we are this time. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as expected, I have 4 apprentices, and this plus my gate is going to give me 3 command power. So I know exactly what I want to do here. I'm going to purchase this Shadow Elemental. It's going to go into my discard pile. I also think I'm just going to pick up this right here. So this has an ambush effect of remove a Devour Soul token from an enemy champion. So this Ravenous Gorf loses his Devour Soul token. I also have +5 attack, but I don't think Sedronis is going to be able to reach anybody yet, but that's fine. Either way, I am choosing to spend my 3 command power to command Sedronis. When you command Sedronis, you may transform Sedronis into Sedronis Unleashed if there are 2 or more void cards in your discard pile. So boom! Sedronis Unleashed goes from 4, 3, and 8 to 10, 4, and 10. Now, I'm assuming I still get to command him now because I started commanding him. What I haven't received clarification on yet is whether or not does he stay Sedronis Unleashed no matter what? Or if he is defeated, does he go back to Sedronis and I have to re-transform him? That is the question. It's not listed on here very well, but Sedronis Unleashed has range, and he's got an area of attack. So this might work. Let's see here. If he gets here, 1, 2, 3, he can reach the Ravenous Gorf. If he's here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I don't want to put him here because that's taking 5 damage. Or basically like -5 health for me while I'm sitting there. So I think we'll just 1, 2, 3. This does not block line of sight. 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can't quite get to the Corrosive Widow. So I think we're going to stop here. And I just realized something. I already forgot one of the main rules of this scenario, and that is the Rat King, who's the main villain. He's supposed to control rats. And I always forget about these guys. But at the beginning of their turn, I should have placed a rat out here, and he would have moved 2 towards the nearest treasure. So he's there. Sorry about that. That's all the more he would have been. The giant rats have -1 movement, so he can't make it onto the treasure space. They will collect the treasure tokens and give them to the Rat King. So I kind of want to end my turn here, although I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'm going to be right here because I'll get 2 points for being next to this, controlling this at the end of my turn, and I'll just get that one later. But I am within 3, 1, 2, 3, because this does not block line of sight. I'm pretty sure these don't. And I can shoot into the forest. I can't shoot through the forest. But I am hitting for 10. The Ravenous Gorf only has 4 health, so I can just take him out very easily. That's going to give me 3, but then 2. I'm going to end my turn. I'm controlling a shrine, so that's 2 gems for me. So good start here for me. Getting Sedronis Unleashed out this early is a first. So we shall see. Ooh, and I should have his new standee. If you had the miniatures version, you'd be swapping out miniatures here. All right, good start, good start. All right, back to the other characters here. Scheme: banish the center row, deal 2 damage to each player champion for each Mechana or Fallen card banished this way. So here's 1, 2. So that's 4 damage to Sedronis Unleashed. So if they happen to get to him, they would only need to do 6 points of damage to get him off the board. But that's all he does. And then this card says each player banishes the top card of their deck. Oh no. So hold on, I should have reshuffled this time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have drawn 5 cards, and then I would banish this one. Perfect. I'll take that. It's actually kind of a nice card this early on. All right, so this is my hand. Banish the top card of your deck, then command the Sun character, which is the Sordid Asp. The Sordid Asp is going to get additional movement. And again, I forgot to do it again. This rat would have popped onto here, and it would have, so it's giving the Rat King a permanent +3. This is not just a one-time thing for the Rat King. He gets to keep these. But the Sordid Asp is going to come on. He wants to end up here, so he's just going to go 1, 2, 3. He's got no range. He has +1 movement after there are, again, 8 cards, kind of like reading the bottom. And we have 4 cards in the discard pile. So we're only halfway to having to deal with the bottom half of some cards. All right. They are not adjacent to any honor shrines, so they'll just still no points. So again, this is a good start for me. I have been there have been rounds where they're already getting 6 points, and they're already at 12, and I'm at like 1 or 2. So let's look here. We got 4 apprentices and the Shadow Elemental. So we get to gain 3 command, and I have 4 purchasing power. So I like to purchase. Oops, I forgot to refill this after they crushed it. So I'm looking for Lifebound cards and Void cards, but I already got my 2 Void cards I need. So I got 4 purchasing power, Lifebound Hero, Ambush. You may destroy a construct. Might be helpful down the road. The Void Hero, gain +2 and your champions get +2. See, I like that card. Oh, and I just realized I completed a quest. So I defeated a champion. This now becomes like a construct that never goes away. This says this champion has slay, draw a card. So I'm going to give it to Sedronis Unleashed because he's hopefully going to be doing a lot of slaying. And Soul Snare Hunter says when you complete a quest, place a Devour Soul token on him. So he's getting a little boost here. All right. So very nice. So I think we're just going to take this Void Defender for 2 and maybe a Mystic, because I've got some decent command cards in my deck. Let's get something that'll help me beef up. So I have 5 command now, so that's a decent start. So I can activate Sedronis Unleashed and Abstract Foxsong, who only costs 1, and he's definitely a boost character. He's a support character, so he's just going to go 1, 2 and stop there. If I can get him adjacent to Sedronis becomes a 13 and 13. All right, but from where I am, 1, 2, 3, but I can park myself right here. I can draw a line of sight staying out of the tree line here to the Sordid Asp, and right here to this rat. I have range. I also have area attack. And so my 10 will defeat both of them. This almost feels like cheating at this point. So maybe it is that if Sedronis is attacked, he has to reset. So that's 1 for the rat and 2 more for the Sordid Asp. And that was all of my stuff here. All right. So back to them. Let's not forget there's not a rat on the board. So we place one and he'll just pop right there. Okay. And we are the champion, the Skull champion. So the Rat King is coming out. He gets +5 and +2 this turn, and he's going to command. He's going to get +2 movement. So, can he get to Sedronis Unleashed with 5? Yes, I think he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's there. Ideally, he would like to get like right here, but he doesn't have range, and his focus is going to be Sedronis Unleashed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's there. All right. But let's see here. He is, oh no. He is going to defeat Sedronis Unleashed. So, oh, and I should have gotten 4 more for where I was posted up here between, I was controlling those 2 spots. So he's hitting for 12. He's blocking for 10, hitting for 12 because of this bonus card. He was able to reach us. So this simulates them like having treasure tokens they can pop out at any given time. All right, so yeah, he's gonna take me out. So Sedronis Unleashed comes back. I think he just stays here. If you feel like I'm doing that wrong, you can let me know in the comment section below. He costs more to command, so he's harder to get out on the board and move around, but I feel like I've transformed him. He's not going to transform back. So, anyways. But the Rat King took him out still, so he's not that powerful. And yeah, so the Rat King is done now. And now this will be my, what card will this be? No, this will be my 6th card. Sixth card. All right. So now he wants to command and he wants to go 3. So he could go 1, 2. Oh no, he gets the bonus. So he's going to come down here and he's going to attack Abstract Fox Song and take him out. Fox Song was no way he was going to keep up with that. But now he surges. So this is where things get really bad for us, because his surge ability says place a giant rat on each unoccupied honor shrine, then command all rats. So boom, 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 boom. All right, and I get to choose in which order they go. And so I am, and this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this guy would go here, and this guy obviously would go there. This guy's probably going down here, and this one down here. So he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to go 1, 2. And this guy, I can't stop from getting up there. So he's giving +5, freaking +5 to the Rat King. All right. So that was both their cards. These guys are considered champions for the purposes of card effects and scoring. So they each are giving them 2 points for those 2 honor shrines. So they're on the board finally. They got 4. Don't feel bad for them though. Trust me, they have kicked my butt plenty of times. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ooh. All right. So I've got the Evacuation Sentry. I gain 3, but I can also return a Void card from your discard pile to your hand. I'm really liking this Void synergy I've got going on here. And so this is giving me 6 total command, plus my Militia, plus my Gateway gives me 9 total command. And this, between all of these 3, I'm getting 4 purchasing power. So no more Void cards to buy. I don't have a construct I want to destroy. And everything else is a hero. So, but Lifebound, this guy is helped by Lifebound cards. So I think we'll go with Salah's Hatchling here. I don't have a construct to destroy, which is fine, but at least hopefully I can synergize that. Let's see, this is not a 1, so... Oh no, I do have a 1 right here, though. Mechana Hero, gain 2. Mechana Allegiance, gain 2 for each construct you control. Why not? I feel like it's not a bad card at this point. I had 1 to spend, so there we go. All right, so I've done my purchasing power. And I can basically send everybody out. And you can only command each character once. You can't just say, all right, I'm going to command Sedronis twice here. So what I need is for Sedronis, no, I need Abstract Fox Song to come out first. Yeah. So he's going to come out here and he's just going to go plop right there. That's his job. So that was 1. I have 8 left. Now I'm going to have 4 left. So Sedronis is now going to come out. He's going to stay adjacent to Abstract Fox Song. Abstract Fox Song is giving him +3 and 3. So he's a 13-13. And the Rat King is a 12 and 10. No punchback though. So I can just take him out. And I'm going to gain 5 gems for taking him out. But I also get to remove 1 of his tokens. I'm going to get rid of this +5 attack monster there. Not both of them, just 1. But he comes off the board. All right. Now, I need to worry about these other rats. Because they're just going to keep scooping up these treasure tokens and making the Rat King stronger and stronger. So let's just have you come in and go... 1, 2, 3 there. You guys are not gonna be able to do anything. 1, 2, 3, and you'll come. So their focus will be on these little rat minions here. All right. Oh, and I slayed, so I get to draw a card. Well, I already spent my money. That's fine. All right. We are gonna need to shuffle here, so let's do that. All right, I do not control any shrines, so it is 17-4 now. All right, their turn. So I have, how many cards do I have in my discard pile here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so last round of just the top. Villain champions get +5 this turn. Command the Ravenous Gorf. He comes in. He wants to get to here. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, and that's it. If there were 8 total cards in discard pile, he would get +1 movement, but he doesn't. And then we are... Oh, banish the center row, deal 2 damage to each player champion for each life bound and fallen. So, actually, I just purchased... Okay, so just 2. So everybody's fine. Abstract Fox Song and gets down to 1, but at the end of this turn, he replenishes his health. There are now 8 cards in the discard pile, though. So... you can see if there had been just another card that met that description, Abstract Fox Song would have been taken out. If there had been 3, everybody but Sedronis would have been taken out. So those cards can really get you. See, like right now there's 1, 2, 3, Lifebound and Fallen. So it would have been 4. Yeah, if this had been the row when that card came out, it would have been 6. And every single one of my guys would have been taken out except for Sedronis Unleashed. But we got lucky. All right. So I basically have... I can get Sedronis going. Or I could do both of these guys. I may do both of these guys, actually. And 3 purchasing power. So... let's actually do our commanding first. So This guy can go... Oh, and I forgot again to do these guys, didn't I? Yeah, this guy would have gone here, and then this guy would have gone here. This guy would have gone here. So the Rat King has a ton of defense now. He is defending for 16. So I'll definitely... Sedronis can't even take him out right now. All right. See, I always forget about the rats. But let's see. Soul Snare Hunter is just going to pop up right here. Yeah, this guy will run this way. So yeah, I'm the same distance there. And take out this rat. He has Slay Explore, which allows me to get another quest card into the mix. And it says play 2 heroes of the same faction. Okay. Or defeat a champion. So let's look at the reward. Yeah, I'd rather have the plus like a construct. So we're going to say play 2 heroes of the same faction. That's like our current goal now. And I get 1 little point for defeating that little measly rat. And over here, we will do the same thing. We will pop right here. We will take out the 1 rat. And we will get 1 point for that. All right, so I didn't get anything here to help me. This doesn't affect my purchasing, so I have 3 purchasing power. Not very much here. I can't get the Void Mesner. Ambush Explore, draw a card. The Fallen one's okay. Just allows me to draw a card. I like the ambush effect. Ambush, you may destroy up to 2 constructs. Or the Sea Tyrant, you may command a minion for free this turn. That's not the worst card in the world to have, because I can manipulate a giant rat just for 1 turn and have it attack one of its friends and take it out. That'd be a good way to handle... Oh, and this guy, I forgot to move that guy. That's actually might be a good way to handle some of the rats in the future. So let's take that card. All right, but that is my turn. Lots of tyrants in the Fallen deck. Okay, I'm not controlling any honor shines, so we're just stopping at 19. Just 2 measly points that turn. We have 8 cards in the discard pile, so but this one says 16, so we're not going to do this one. This one says reveal a treasure from the bag and give all villain champions that bonus until the start of the next turn, then command the Rat King. So we'll draw out of our bag this time, and it's going to be +2 shield. All right. Until the start of their next turn. So I'm going to have to just like leave this out somewhere, put down below everybody. I don't know. But then the Rat King is going to come out. He only has his basic movement now. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 because he's trying to get right here. He is nigh untouchable at the moment. So, yeah. But that was it. So, everybody's got +2 defense until their next turn. And so we're going to do both here. So this says villain champions get +5 this turn. Command the Sordid Asp, who's not on the board. We have 8 cards in the discard pile now, though, so he's going to get 4 points of movement. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. No, he can't get there. So he can get right here. He gets as close as possible. And then we will command the Rat King. The Rat King's not going to be able to get to, 1, 2, 3. He can't get to anybody, so he's just going to come plop himself right there. All right. They finally do have a way of scoring this turn. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Normally these are not so close together, but you can easily control both here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here they're starting their scoring. They're up to 10, so it's a nice little catch up for them. All right, back to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. So we got some synergy going here. I got some stuff happening. And I forgot to move these guys frickin' again. Boom, 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 boom. And this guy would have gotten here. So he's going to give a Devour token and punch back to the Rat King. All right. But this is going to give me 3 command, and I have both these cards out. So Lifebound Allegiance will trigger. So I'm giving all my champions +3. Remove a Devour Soul token from an enemy champion. So I'll take that away from the Rat King. And I've got 2 additional purchasing power. And I actually have a lot of purchasing power this time. So I've got, here's 3, 5, 7. So are there any big cards I want to purchase here? Aslas the Impaler. You may deal 5 damage to a champion on or adjacent to a forest. Ooh, the Ravenous Gorf. I could just take him out right now. I think we'll do that. And we'll get this Helm, because why not? It just adds +1 and 1, and it doesn't clog up my deck. All right, so I can just take this guy out right now. I'm pretty sure I get the points for that because I played the card. So here's 1, 2, 3. We'll just do this and put 2 back. There we go. All right, so I'm up to 22. But so I have 5 command power, but I want to get Kemep Hurricane Shaman going here. So he is going to command. It says, after you command Kemep, if you played 2 or more Lifebound and or Fallen cards, acquire Eye of the Storm and deploy it to a hex adjacent to Kemet. And then the Eye of the Storm has some decent stats here. So 6, 3, and 3. Let's see, what do I want to do with and Lifebound Allegiance that's going to trigger this time. They have range. So 1, 2, 3. Yes. I think we might have our answer here. So, all right. I have 5 command points, right? Yes, 5 command points. So I can do Abstract, Kemep, and Soul Snare. I'm almost tempted to just let this guy go. Let the Rat King have this. This is going to hurt a little bit. But it's going to be a big boost. Let's see. Eye of the Storm is hitting for 6. 4, that's 10. Plus 3 more from Abstract would be 13. That's actually not enough. He's blocking 16. Okay. All right. So let's do this. We're just going to come down here and take out this rat for 1. I have commanded him. I have played 2 cards, so I can bring Eye of the Storm in. We need to make some room for Eye of the Storm here. This is another one that I don't know whether or not, because Eye of the Storm has command power. Acquire Eye of the Storm and deploy it to a hex adjacent to Kemet. So I could do Eye of the Storm here, or I could do Soul Snare and Abstract Fox Song. Let's do this. So boom, I slayed. So I get to explore again. Keep those rats away. Defeated champion. Ooh, I like this one. Acquire 2 heroes from the center row. All right. Now, this doesn't say in 1 turn, so. All right, we'll do that like that. I'm done with these. So I guess I still have to pay to command this guy. And again, though, does this guy just stay out here, or do I have to keep doing this thing? The rules are not very clear. But I did 2, 4, and 5. Abstract Fox Song can move through friendly figures. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and end up right here. He's a little bit like, I don't like how close he's like on the front line basically, but I can spend this there at some point, and he's still giving Sedronis Unleashed a good thing there. And I played 2 heroes of the same faction, so I can give yeah, I think we just need to keep building up Sedronis here. 6, 7, yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I completed a quest. Soul Snare gets a Devour token. All right, so we're good. All right. I am not adjacent to anybody, so, or any of the things, so no more scoring for me. I'm at 24, and he's at 10. All right, reveal a treasure from the bag and give it to all villain champions and their bonus. So this is going away now. They started their turn again, but they got this same card again, essentially. So they're getting Devour Soul token. So this is interesting. Reveal treasure from the bag and give all villain champions that bonus until the start of their next turn. So I think that each one of them is going to get a Devour Soul token, which sucks. And then they're all going to get +1 movement until the start of their next turn. Question is, again, they're not clear. Do these Devour Soul tokens go away? Luckily, we're not surging and then surging again. We're just commanding the Sorted Asp at this point. And so he's actually gets 5 movement. So can he get to a champion? 1, 2, 3, yes. So he can come out here and he's going to take out Abstract Fox Song easily. And then here we have Eye of Chaos. Place a Deofiend Rat honor adjacent to this hex. So the Deofiend Rat works kind of like the other rats do, but it's only concerned about scoring points on the honor shrines. Each player discards a card at random and then command the Gorf. So I got to draw my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's randomly choose a card here and an apprentice. Okay, I'm all right with that. Put my cards there, and then the Ravenous Gorf here gets +1 movement. It wants to get to here, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, either way, it's getting right there. They have control of 2 shrines, so that's 4 more points for them. So they're coming fast. They kind of stole a little bit of my momentum. All right, back to me. All right, I've only got 2 purchasing power. And 5, 6, 7. You may return a void card from your discard pile to your hand, and your champions have +2. So I like these 2 cards. Do I have any void cards in here? No, I don't. All right, so I've got 7. I only have 2 purchasing power. Ooh, but I like this Sisters of the Wind here. So we're going to purchase this. Ambush allows me to give a champion +1 movement, and I can banish a card that I've already played this turn. So goodbye, Apprentice. 1 champion +1 movement. And with 7, I can do like Sedronis, Soul Snare, or I could do Sedronis and Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm would not have range though. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I gave her the +1 movement though, we can make that happen. So, yeah, I've got a plan here. All right, so she's going to have, I'm going to give Eye of the Storm the +1 movement, and I'm going to command Sedronis Unleashed and Eye of the Storm. Yeah. 6 +1. 7. So I'm also going to spend this to give Eye of the Storm a Devour Soul token and punch back, and I think it lasts until the start of her next turn. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot to control this little guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would have gone this way. 1, 2. But it's going to ignore my people. All right. With my Devour Soul token, I'm even with the Corrosive Widow here. Yeah, we're both at 7. All you have to do is match it. So the Corrosive Widow is gone. It does get to keep that Devour Soul token. That's 2 more points for me. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so there's 26 out of 40. And then Sedronis Unleashed has area attack. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. I've got range, but he doesn't need range. Or no, he's got reach, not range. Yeah. This champion may attack any number of enemy champions within range and reach. Okay. Yeah, I was reading his card, right? Within range and reach. Yeah. So from here, he's got... See, I'm pretty sure I can draw a line of sight out of my hex and into this hex without crossing through this one. So I can reach Sordid Asp, the Rat King, even though I'm not going to be able to defeat him, and the Ravenous Gorf. So this is going to be a big one. Dauphin Rat is only giving me 1. The Ravenous Gorf is giving me 3, so that's 4. Sordid Asp is giving me 2 more, so that's 6. I don't think I can take out the Rat King, who I'm hitting for 12, 14. Oh, this guy didn't even need to use its thing, but that's fine. Yeah, and he's defending for 16, 17, so... Luckily, he does not have range, or else he'd be able to clap back at me and take me out. But I got my 6, so now we are at 32. Okay. And that's it. No points from shrines. All right, let's count how many cards we have in the discard pile here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Each player discards a card at random. All right, I gotta do this again. And then we're gonna command the Ravenous Gorf. And then I'm gonna deploy a Dio Fiend Rat on or adjacent to the player's hex. So, all right. Wait, before I did that, this guy would have gone 1, 2 there, heading for that one, I think. This goes away. I'm going to let them keep their things. And we're going to randomly choose this card. Oh, no. All right, that was one of my good ones. But then we will pop here. He wants to get here, so we know where he's going. And then this guy is going to come right there. Then we have Seize the Wind. Villain champions get +1 movement this turn. Command the Widower, Web Widower here. So he can actually get 1, 2, 3. He can actually get to a champion. So he can get to a champion who is defending for 4, but the Corrosive Widow hits for 7. So he would have webbed her, but she has been defeated. But she's also hitting back because she hasn't come back around to her turn. So she's hitting back for 7, which would also take out the Corrosive Spider because we just determined that they are even. Yes, so the Corrosive Spider takes itself out. Again, I think I get 2 points for that. But this is gone now because this guy's back. All right. But I'm okay with that. And then last but not least, we are commanding the Sordid Asp, which has 5 points of movement this turn. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we command this guy, who can get up here to Sedronis Unleashed. But he's not going to be able to attack him because he's only hitting for 7. Sedronis Unleashed is blocking for 12. Okay. But that's fine. So they're done. Lost my Eye of the Storm. But they've got, see the rat right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, they very quickly caught up. It's now 22 to 34. So one good round here and I could finish it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, all pretty good cards here. Void. You may return a void card from your... Oh, I just shuffled. So basically I have a ton of command and then 2 purchasing power. I guess we'll just get another Mystic. I don't know. But I'm hoping this is enough. Because I've got 3, 6, 9, 11. And this is 6, 9, 11. So I can put everybody out there. Let's see what we can do with some people here. Mep is not going to have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's not going to have enough to get there. So he's just going to come up here, run, and smack that rat for 1. And so we're at 35. Then Sedronis Unleashed actually does not need to move. And he can take out 1, 2, 3. But that's no fun. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's have Soul Snare run up here. He's going to slay. He's hitting for 8, and their Sordid Asp only blocks for 7. So you can take out the Sordid Asp for 2 more points. All right, Eye of the Storm will have come in and really can't do much. I played 1 Lifebound card, so it has range. But I'm not going to be able to get around the corner to help with anything, so it's just going to come right there. And then Abstract Fox Song is going to come right here. So Sedronis Unleashed is hitting for 15, but that's not quite going to get me there. Technically, I could explore, but I don't think it's going to matter. That would have been a good one. He gets another Devour Soul token, but I don't have any. Anyways, Sedronis Unleashed can take out the Ravenous Gorf for 3, and that's it. That's all I need. So I don't even need to really do anything else, because that gives me the 40 I need. I could also take out the Dauphine Rat for, I believe, just 1. Could not get the Rat King. Rat King is 1, 10, 16, 17. And the best I could do was 15. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally been successful. I think Sedronis Unleashed was one of the keys, getting him that early. Also, the amount of Surge cards I did not get. So 1, did I forget to Surge? I think I did, actually. Not that it would have changed much. It just would have put, you know, like these guys, and they would have then scattered for the wind. These guys would have been here, and then they would have been commanded to, you know, come like right there or something. So I did miss a Surge, but they still got a full 8 last time. So that's 1, 2, just 2 Surge cards. I had 2 in literally my first 2 cards one game. The board was flooded with rats, and I just could not catch up. They were getting 6, 8 points every turn. So this game can be swingy. But also you'll notice that the scenarios, at least these, I think the PvP scenarios play longer because there's far more strategy and people can kind of set themselves up for big attacks. So they sit back and then they go and just plop then. Anyways, hopefully this gives you an idea of whether or not this would be a game for you. Again, the PvP game plays exactly the same. All of these villainous heroes, they are considered fallen champions that you could play with the Rat King on your team, have synergy with fallen cards, things like that. But for the solo scenarios, they all play against you and you pick other heroes. But yeah, there you go. You got to see some of the extra new stuff in action. Didn't really see a web token, but we saw some transformed heroes. We saw quests, and I think those were the big ones. Oh, Devour Soul tokens. Those are new. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.